As I told you, this is an explanation or extension over the panel interviews advantages alone. Panel interview gives you, as I told you, no personal bias, which means no prejudice on you. Because there's a lot of people like a jury, when you explain a case, one person can have one opinion, but when you have a multitude, there is more option for a free talk and a transparent decision by the jury members or the panel members. Actually, to the jury, but no crime, it's fame. And this will also give you compare and contrast of opinions, which is happening in today's world in terms of uh, everything, I would say, whether it is a school or a college or a platform or a cabinet or a corporate. One more thing is you can't blabber. You can't try to cover up your weak points. That's not possible because the experts are in multitude fields, so they can very easily find out. But on the other hand, it also gives you a high point because if your points are correct, you will see appreciation coming from different areas. So if you're strong in panel interview, your points become stronger. If you're weak in panel interviews, your point becomes weaker. You decide what you want to do, where you want to go. There can be a discussion among them when you give a point. They may ask others, is it true? They may ask others, what is your point? But actually, this gives you some time to adjust yourself a bit and also understand and underline the panel members' mindset that what they are supporting and what they are not. You need not judge them, but you need to understand the flow of thoughts of them. If you're really smart, you will pick it up. If you're that smart, you can definitely understand what is happening with the panel, and you can also expect you'll be sharp enough. You can counter. You can always decide and foretell what kind of questions are going to come later because of the thought process. And when you say the next point, you can really be aware this is the kind of question that will come. If you're prepared and go for that, then definitely the people will love your maturity and genius. The panel members have a little kind of gossiping or struggling session among yourself. Make sure you maintain your smile because one member can be for your point, one member can be against your point. But your point is you look both of them with a smile. Because when more people are there and they are experts in your field, and when you're just coming up, the most important thing is you accept it. You have to grow. Otherwise, you'll be in the panel, won't you be? You will be one day if you answer correctly. Companies prefer these panel interviews for the advantages which I told because no prejudice, no corruption mostly, no one man opinion, multiple views, multiple skill sets checked, multiple points of view matters, and most importantly, they can get the real candidate who is eligible for it, who earns a job. Because the company spends a lot on employee and many levels, not just money, time. They put their projects on the trust they have with the employees. That's how they get new projects for them. So initially, at one part, we might think that an interviewer, when you go for as a candidate, your life depends upon this interview. True. But you need to understand the company's life also depends on you. Doesn't matter how small or how big you are in a company. Everybody makes it a company. Otherwise, why are they keeping them? So a HR is a person who is extremely aware of this. That is the reason why they can set up these times. An interview is for both of you, for you and the company. You should be ready, the company should be ready, everybody should be ready. So the panel interviews gives you these advantages. Don't get panicked because you see 8 or 10 people in the room. So what? They're just looking at you and interviewing you. If you sit in a panel interview, believe me, mostly you're stepping into a very big company and going to have a very big future. Have I been in a panel interview? Yes, but I shall share the experience later. That is a very different experience that I can share. That was a different story from a different day, from a different time.